wonderful Gilbert and Sullivan Gondoliers. You're in for a great treat. It is sponsored by Ben Franklin's store in Raymond, New Hampshire, and Exeter Health Resources. So important that we have wonderful, wonderful, loyal sponsors that do so much for us here and enable us to be all that we are. For our 29 years we've been here, so we want you to always remember who our wonderful sponsors are. Coming up at Leddy Center, May 3rd, Saturday evening at 7:30, Mary Gatchell live in concert right here with her band from New York City. And we are combining it this spring with a beautiful dinner up at the Foxfire Grill. And in your program, you'll see an insert listing the incredible menu. They're having a special chef come in just for us. So we hope so much that you will join us for the concert, especially, and if possible, to join us for dinner following the concert. At 9:30 is dining time. Very stylish, you know. So that's what we're doing. Then, coming right up in July, for the month of July, is Guys and Dolls. What a great show. It was my very first show I ever directed and produced and choreographed in 1975. And we've done it twice since, and we're bringing it back this summer. So I hope you'll join us there for a wonderful month of July. In August, the beautiful, the Fantastics, the longest running off-Broadway show ever. And it has the wonderful songs of Try to Remember and Soon It's Gonna Rain, which is very appropriate today. Beautiful, beautiful music in that song, in that show. And in October, we bring Mary Gatchell back with her band again for another concert dinner that we hope you will also come to. And we know if you come in May, you will definitely come back in October. Then it's followed by Rodgers and Hammerstein's beautiful Cinderella for October and November, followed by our holiday special presentation in December for 2 weekends. So we have a great season. We hope you will call in and inquire about our subscription series, which is available all year round. So then you can lock in your dates and your favorite seats, and you just know where you'll be once a month all year long with us. Two things that we want to bring out is we have a raffle, and the beautiful girls, the Contadina, will be coming out at intermission to sell raffle tickets, and it's for an RCA 5 CD player that you probably saw in the lobby. It's gorgeous, and it was donated by Walmart Distribution Center right in Raymond here. And then the second thing that we always like to talk about is, in cases of emergency, we're very fortunate here that we have 3 fire escapes, and we always want to point that out because so many times people tend to exit, if there should be an emergency, where they came in. And that would be very appropriate for people over here because you are closest to that exit. But we also have a fire escape right here and a fire escape right there, brand new one we've only had for about 4 or 5 years. And they go directly into the back parking lot, and this one goes directly out onto Main Street. So we want you to feel all safe and snuggy here at Leddy Center, and I want to always point that out. We've never had an incident in 29 years, and we don't intend to, but just in case, so you will know where your exits are. No matter where you go in life, you should always check that out, every building that you go into. So without further ado, we are so pleased and proud to present Gilbert and Sullivan's The Gondoliers with our wonderful accompanist, Mr. Joseph Rojek. Enjoy.
she made, whom preparing these children extraordinary.
Morocco and Giuseppe Palmieri's, these big efforts are for the Gondoliers.
They're coming here, as we have heard, but lately to choose their brides from us who sit sedately.
Do all you maidens love them?
Passionately,
These gondoliers are to be envied greatly.
But what of us, who one and all adore you? Have pity on our passion, we implore you.
these gentlemen must make their choice before you.
In the meantime, we tacitly ignore you. When they have chosen two, that leaves you plenty. Two fours are we, and 1 and 5 are ye.
To find joy on Dolce Far Niente.
With pleasure, nobody contradicente. For the merry spells are we.
Tra-la, 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 tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la.
That fly on the emerald sea.
Tra-la, 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 tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la.
We're loving and laughing and piping and coughing, we're happy as happy can be.
Tra-la.
We're loving and laughing and piping and coughing, we're happy as happy can be.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, tra-la, 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 tra-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, tra-la, tra-la, tra-la.
And care is a thing about who. And jealousy, yellow, unfortunate fellow, we drowned in shimmering blue. And jealousy, yellow, unfortunate fellow, we drowned in shimmering blue.
At last they come to make their choice. Let us acclaim them with united voice. Hail, hail, gallant Gondolieri, benvenuti, benvenuti. Accept our love, our homage and our duty. Benvenuti, benvenuti.
Buongiorno signorine,
Gondolieri carissimi, siamo contadine.
servitori bellissimi, per chi questi fiori bellissimi.
Per voi, bei signori, oh eccellentissimi.
Oh ciel,
Buongiorno cavalieri,
siamo gondolieri, signorina io ti amo.
contadine siamo,
Signorine,
contadine, cavalieri.
gondolieri, povere gondolieri, povere gondolieri. Buongiorno signorine,
Gondolieri carissimi, siamo contadine.
servitori umilissimi, per noi questi fiori It's quite honorary, a trade that we fly. For gallantry, notice we were short coats into beauty, devoted just every and all. When morning is breaking, our couches forsaking, greet their awaking with carols we come. And summer days noon, when merry love morning, our parents nor we morning, we from when the swells are ringing to hope ever clean, our songs of our singing, our vigil we keep. When daylight is fading, enwrapped in my shading, with soft serenading, we sing them to sleep. With soft serenading, we sing them to sleep. With soft serenading, we sing them to sleep. We have conquered. Gondoliers, tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la, Gondoliers, Gondoliers, tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la, And now to choose our brides. Yes, all are young and fair, and they above the sign. We really do not care a friend to declare. Our lives to disclose would be indelicate. And therefore we propose to let impartial fates elect for us our mate.
Our lives to disclose would be indelicate.
But how do they propose to let impartial fates elect for them our mate? Handkerchiefs of honor, be good enough to find, and take good care that both of us are absolutely blind. Then turn from and be from convenient dispatch. Reluctantly to marry any two of you we catch.
We only undertake to marry any two of us we catch. Are you peeping? Can you see me?
Dark and keeping, dark and dreamy.
Not minded, truly say so.
All right, minded, blameless, blameless.
Kind of shady, they are cheating. Surely there you throw a beating as too much is made in smoking. Such is truly shocking. You can spice and shut your face, and you can spice and shut your face, and you can buy a price, and you can see so no so you can see so no so be so down no do no let it be so down no do no let it be so. My papa, he keeps 3 horses, black and white and dappled racer. Turn 3 times and take your courses, catch whichever girl you racer. My papa, he keeps 3 horses, black and white and dappled racer. Turn 3 times and take your courses, catch whichever girl you racer.
My papa, he keeps 3 horses, black and white and dappled racer. I will take the chief the capture of this is Tessel. Rapture. To me, Janetta fate has granted just the very girl I wanted.
Just the very girl he wanted.
If you rather change,
My goodness, this indeed is simple rudeness.
I've no preference whatever.
To him, well, I never. They we judge your conduct rightly. 'Twas a choice involuntary. Still we think you most politely, gay and gallant Gondoliers. Tra-la-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Thank you very Gondoliers, innocent for the fish. It is scarcely necessary to express our pleasure. Each of us to choose our treasure, that we will devote our measure. Being gallant Gondoliers. La 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 la, la 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 la.
From the sunny Spanish shore, the Duke of Blazator,
And his grace's Duchess too, and his grace's daughter too.
And His Grace's private drum to Venetia's shores have come, to Venetia's shores have come. And if to Spain, never cross the sea again. Never cross the sea again.
neither that plenty from the Spanish shore, the Duke of Blazator,
Nor his grace's Duchess staunch and true. May add his grace's daughter too.
For His Grace's own particular drum, to Venetia's shores have come, to Venetia's shores have come. And if back to Spain, never cross the sea again. Never cross the sea again. Never cross the sea again.
At last! We've arrived at our destination! This is the Ducal Palace, and it is here where the Grand Inquisitor resides. As a Castilian hidalgo of 95 quarterings, I regret that I am unable to pay for my state visit on a horse. It's enough to make a Venetian blind. As a Castilian hidalgo of that description, I would have preferred to ride through the streets of Venice. But owing, I presume, to an unusually wet season, the streets are in such a flooded condition that equestrian exercises are practicable. No matter. Where is our suite?
Your Grace, I am here.
Why do not do yourself the honor to kneel when you address his grace?
My love, it is so small a matter. Oh, still, you may as well do it.
The young man seems to entertain, but an imperfect appreciation of the respect due from a menial to a Castilian hidalgo.
My child, you are hard upon us, sweet.
Papa, I've no patience with the presumptuous person in his plebeian position. If he does not appreciate that position, let him be whipped until he does.
Well, let us hope that his omission was not intended as slight. I should be much much if I thought it was. So would he. Where the halberdiers that would have had the honor of meeting us here, that our visit to the Grand Inquisitor might be made a becoming state?
Your Grace, the halberdiers are mercenary people who stipulated for a trifle on account.
How tiresome. Well, let us hope that the Grand Inquisitor is a blind gentleman. And the band! Who would have had the honor of escorting us here? I see no band.
Your Grace, the band are sordid folk who require to be paid in advance.
That is so like a band.
Super difficult. Meet me on every turn.
But surely they know your grace.
Exactly. They know His Grace.
Well, let us hope the Grand Inquisitor is a deaf gentleman. A royal trumpet would be something. You do not happen to possess the accomplishment of ta-ra-ta-ra-ta-ra-ing like a royal trumpet?
Alas, no, but I can imitate a barnyard.
Oh, I can't see how that could help us. I can't see how we could bring them all in. I can't see how we could bring them all into us.
It would not help us in the least. We are not a flock of sheep come to market. Don't.
My love, our sweet feelings. Be so good as to ring the bell and inform His Majesty the Grand Inquisitor that His Grace, the Duke of Plazatoro, Count Matadoro, Baron Picadoro, and Sweet have arrived in Venice and beg
Desire.
demand an audience.
Your Grace has but to command.
I felt sure of it. I felt sure of it. Now, my child. Oh, shall you tell? You can tell her.
We agreed, my dear, that you would tell her.
You tell her.
It is your responsibility to tell her.
You tell her. No! Okay. And now, my child, prepare for a magnificent surprise. It is my agreeable duty to reveal to you a secret that should make you the happiest young lady in Venice.
A secret?
A secret, my dear, which, for state reasons, it has been necessary to preserve for 20 years.
20? When you're a prattling young baby of, how old?
6 months.
6 months old, you were married by proxy to no less the personage than the infant son and heir to His Majesty, the immeasurably wealthy King of Baratania.
Married? To the infant son of the King of Barataria? Was I consulted? No. Then it was a most unpardonable liberty.
Consider his extreme youth and forgive him. Now, shortly after that infant ceremony, that misguided monarch abandoned the creed of his forefathers, and he became a Wesleyan Methodist of the most bigoted and persecuting kind. Now, the Grand Inquisitor determined that innovation should not be perpetuated in Barataria, caused your smiling and unconscious husband to be stolen and conveyed to Venice. And a fortnight since, that misguided monarch of a Methodist of a monarch, and all of his Wesleyan court were killed. They were killed in insurrection. And we are here to ascertain the whereabouts of your husband, and to hail you, our daughter, as the reigning queen of Baratania, your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
It is at moments such as these that one feels how necessary it is to travel with a full Union band.
I, the Queen of Barataria? But I have nothing to wear! We are practically penniless!
That point has not escaped me. Although I, too, am unhappily in circumstances, my social influence is something enormous. And a company to be called the Duke of Plazatoro Incorporated is in course of formation to work me. An influential directorate has been secured, and I shall myself join the board after allotment.
Am I to understand
does not follow fashions. He leads them. He always leads everybody. When he was in the army, he led his regiment. He occasionally led them into action. He undoubtedly lived an ultimate too. In enterprise of martial kind, when there was any fighting, he led his regiment from behind. He found it less exciting. But when away his regiment ran, his place was at the forum. That celebrated, cultivated, unrated, noble, the Duke of Lazzatoro.
In the first and foremost fight, he always showed that way. That celebrated, cultivated, unrated, noble, the Duke of Lazzatoro.
When to evade destruction's hand too high they all proceeded. No soldier in that gallant band hid half as well as he did. He lay concealed throughout the war and so preserved his glory. An unaffected, undetected, well-connected warrior, the Duke of Lazzatoro.
In every doughty deed, he always took the lead. That unaffected, undetected, well-connected warrior, the Duke of Lazzatoro.
When told that they would all be shot unless they left the service, that hero hesitated not, so marvelous his nerves. He sent his resignation in the first of all his quarrel. Boom, boom, that very knowing, overflowing, easygoing, confident Duke of Lazzatoro.
To men of closer play, he always showed the way. That very knowing, overflowing, easygoing, confident Duke of Lazzatoro. That very knowing, overflowing, easygoing, confident Duke of Lazzatoro.
When alone together, two loving hearts and those that perfectly join in temporary tether, the fate of hearts would they tear.
Necessity, the invention's mother, compelled me to a course of feigning. But left alone with one another, I will atone for my disdain. Oh, well beloved, my daily friend, is but a gown that serves to dress my gentleness.
Oh, well beloved, like old disdain, it gives no pain. 'Tis mercy played in masquerade. Oh, well beloved.
Oh, well beloved,
Oh, well beloved, thy angry frown is but a gown that serves to dress thy gentleness. Oh, beloved, oh, well
Oh, Louise! Louise, what have you done? What have I said? What have I allowed you to do?
Nothing. I trust that you'd have any reason to repent.
Oh, nay, Louise, it may not be. I have embraced you for the last time.
Casilda!
I have just learned, to my surprise and indignation, that I was wed in babyhood to the infant son of the king of Barataria.
The son of the king of Barataria? The one who was stolen in infancy by the Inquisition?
The same, but you know his story.
Well, know his story. Why, I have often told you that my mother was the nurse to whom his charge was entrusted.
True, I have forgotten. Well, he has been discovered, and my father has brought me here to claim his hand.
But you will not claim this marriage. It happened when you were too young to understand its import.
Nay, Louise, respect my principles and cease to torture me with vain entreaties. Henceforth, my life is another's.
But stay! The present and the future, they are another's. The past, that at least is ours, and none can take it from us. If we may revel in aught else, let us revel in that.
I'm not sure I grasp your meaning.
Yet, it is logical enough. You say, you cease to love me?
I say, I may not love you.
Ah, but you do not say that you did not love me.
I loved you with a frenzy that words are powerless to express. And that but 10 brief minutes since.
Exactly. My love, that is until 10 minutes ago. My lately loved, my recently adored. Tell me that until, say, quarter of an hour ago. I was all in all to thee.
I see your idea. It's ingenious. But don't do that.
But there can be no harm in embracing the past.
None whatever. But an embrace cannot be taken to act retrospectively.
Perhaps not.
We may recollect an embrace. I recollect many, but we must not repeat them.
Then let us recollect a few.
Okay.
Casilda, you are to me as the sun is to the earth.
A quarter of an hour ago.
About that.
And to think, but for this miserable discovery, you would have been my own for life.
Through life and death. A quarter of an hour ago.
How greedily my thirsty ears would have drunk the golden melody of those sweet words. A quarter. Well, it's actually about 20 minutes since.
Yes, about that. But one cannot be too precise on such a matter.
And now our love, so full of life, but a silent, solemn memory.
Must it be so, Casilda?
Louise, it must be so.
There was a time forever gone. Ah, woe is me. It was no pride to love but thee alone. Ah, woe is me. One heart, one life, one soul, one aim, one goal. Each in each other's throne, each all in all. Ah, woe is me. Ah, woe is me. Oh, Mary, Mary, let the grave close on the days that were that never will be more. Oh, Mary, Mary, love that all condemn, and let the whirlwind blow its
Dead as the lost years leaves the feathered flowers. Oh, woe is me. Dead as the garnered sheaves that love of ours. Oh, woe is me. Born but to fade and die when hope was high. Dead and as far away as yesterday. Ah, woe is me.
Oh,
Mary,
Mary, let the grave close on the days that were that never will be more. Oh, Mary, Mary, love that all condemn, and let the whirlwind blow its requiem. Its requiem. Its requiem.
My child, allow me to present you Don Emperor de Valero, the Grand Inquisitor of Spain. It was his distinction who so thoughtfully abstracted your infant husband and brought him to Venice.
So these are the little lady who is so unexpectedly called upon to assume the functions of royalty. And a nice little lady too.
A Jim, isn't she?
Oh, distinctly, Jim. Allow me. Naughty temper!
You must make some allowance. Her Majesty's head is a little turned by her access of dignity.
I do be weak at Her Majesty's access of dignity. I turn a little in these direction.
Unfortunately, if I am not mistaken, there appears to be some little doubt as to His Majesty's whereabouts. A doubt as to his whereabouts? Then we may yet be saved.
A doubt? Oh dear, no doubt at all. He is here, in Venice, plying the modest but picturesque calling of a gondolier. I could give you his address, I see him every day. In the entire annals of our history, there is absolutely no circumstance so entirely free from a manner of any doubt of time whatever. Listen and I'll tell you about it. I stole the prince and I brought him here and left him gaily prattling with a highly respectable gondolier who promised the royal babe to rear and teach him the trade of a time on year with his own beloved prattling. Both of the babes were strong and stout, considering all things clever. Of that there is no manner of doubt, no probable possible shadow of doubt, no possible doubt whatever.
No possible doubt whatever.
But oh, I'm much disposed to fear for a terrible days for stippling. That highly respectable gondolier could never declare with a mind sincere which of the two is his offspring dear, and which the royal stripling. Which was which you could never make out, despite his best endeavor. And that there is no manner of doubt, no probable possible shadow of doubt, no possible doubt whatever.
No possible doubt whatever.
Time spent, and when at the end of a year I sought that infant cherished, that highly respectable gondolier was lying upon his humble bier, I dropped a Grand Inquisitor's tear. That the gondolier had perished, I think there is no manner of doubt, no probable possible shadow of doubt, no possible doubt whatever.
No possible doubt whatever.
The children followed his old career, that statement can't be parried. That highly respectable gondolier, or one of the two, who was suddenly here? Which of the two it is not quite clear. Is the royal prince you married? In and out and round about, and you this come forever. A tale so free from every doubt, a probable possible shadow of doubt, oh possible doubt whatever.
A tale so free from every doubt, a probable possible shadow of doubt, a possible doubt whatever.
Do you mean to say that I am married to one of two gondoliers? But that it is impossible to say which.
Without any doubt of kind whatever, be reassured. The nurse to whom your husband was entrusted is the mother of that musical young man who is such a past master of that delicately modulated instrument. She can no doubt establish the king's identity beyond all question.
But my heavens, how did he know that?
My good friend, a Grand Inquisitor, is always up to date. His mother is at present the wife of a highly respectable and old established Vigan, who carries on an extensive practice around the mountains of Cordoba. Accompanied by two of my emissaries, he was sent off at once for his mother's address. She'll return with them. And if she finds any difficulty in making up her mind, the persuasive influence of the torture chamber will jog her memory. without unseeming wrangle. Such complications frequently occur. Life is one closely complicated tangle. Death is the only true unraveler.
Try to be right along, we can never straighten out life's take and stain. Why should we in vain endeavor guess and guess and guess again?
Life's a pudding full of plums.
Here's a cake that we know. Life's a pudding full of plums. Here's a cake that we know. Wherefore waste a elocution on impossible solution? Life's a pleasant institution. Let us take it as it comes. Let us take it as it comes. Set aside the dull enigma. We shall guess it all too soon. Fill your dreams a kind of stigma. Dance between two doors. Sing the bottom and the tail. Let's not sorrow, we should sing. Fill the cup, drink the wine, fill the cup. Let's not sorrow, we should song. Hop and skip to fancy's fiddle, hands across and down the middle. That's perhaps the only riddle that we shrink from giving up. That's perhaps the only riddle that we shrink from giving up. Then take it as it comes. Take it as it comes. Drink the wine, fill the cup. Let's not sorrow, we should song. Take life as it comes.
mere nothing, a creatures. He can't be said to live. He exists.
Oh, what a delightful institution marriage is. Why have we waited so long, huh? Why weren't we married 10 years ago, huh?
Because you couldn't find anybody nice enough.
Oh,
Because you were waiting for us.
I suppose you're right. We were waiting for you, huh? Without knowing it. Oh, buongiorno.
Buenos dias.
Oh, if this man is an undertaker, it is a bad omen.
Oh, yes.
A ceremony of some sort going on.
Oh, he is an undertaker. Oh, no, a little family gathering. That's all. Nothing in your line.
Somebody's birthday, I suppose.
Yes, mine and mine.
And mine.
And mine.
Curious coincidence. And how old may you all be?
But that's a rude question. But about the 10 minutes.
Remarkably fine children. Mature, you are jesting.
In other words, we have been married about 10 minutes since.
Married? You don't mean to tell me you were married?
Yes, we're married.
What, both of you?
Oh,
Bless my heart, how extremely awkward.
You don't mind, I suppose.
Ah.
You were not thinking of us for yourself, I presume. Oh, Giuseppe, look at him! He was! He's heartbroken!
No, I wasn't. Yeah.
Listen, my man, we don't want anything in your line today. So, if your curiosity is satisfied, you can go.
You mustn't call me your man. It's a liberty. I don't think you know who I am.
Oh, not we indeed. We are jolly Gondoliers, the sons of Baptista Palmieri, who led the last revolution. We hold all men to be equal. As we have for oppression, we have for kings. As we detest vainglory, we detest rank. As we despise ability, we despise wealth. We are Venetian Gondoliers, your equals in everything, except our calling. And in that at once, we are masters and your servants.
Oh, bravo!
Bless my heart, how unfortunate. One of you may be Baptista's son, for all I know to the contrary. But the other one is none less a personage than the only son of the late king of Barataria.
What?
And I trust it was the one who slapped me on the shoulder and called me his man.
One of us a king.
Not brothers.
The king of Barataria? I would have thought it! Mamma mia!
Count, which one is he?
What does it matter? As you are both Republicans and old kings in detestation, of course you have abdicated once. Buenos dias.
As to that, there are kings, and then there are kings. When we say that we detest kings, we mean bad kings.
I see it is a delicate distinction.
Quite so. Now, I can conceive of a kind of king, an ideal king, you know, the creature of my fancy. The kind of king who would be absolutely unobjectionable and abolish taxes and make everything cheap, except Gondoliers.
And give many free entertainments for the Gondoliers.
And light fireworks off the Grand Canal and engage all the Gondoliers for the occasion.
And scramble money around the Rialto for the Gondoliers.
Such a king would be a blessing to his people. And if I were a king, that is the sort of king I would be.
So would I.
Come, I'm glad to find your objections are not insuperable.
Oh, no, they're not insuperable.
Oh no, they are not insuperable!
Besides, we are open to conviction.
Yes, they are open to conviction! Yes, they've often been convicted!
Yes, our views may have been hastily formed on insufficient grounds. They may be crude, ill-digested, erroneous, a very poor opinion of the politician who is not open to conviction.
Oh, he's a fine fellow!
Yes, that's the sort of politician for my money.
Then we'll consider it settled. Now, as the country is in a state of insurrection, it is absolutely necessary that you two should assume the reins of government at once. And until it is ascertained which of you is to be king, I have arranged you two to reign jointly, so that no question can arise hereafter as to the validity of your acts.
As a one individual.
As one individual.
Like this?
Something like that.
And we may invite our friends and give them positions at the court, huh?
Undoubtedly, that's always done.
I'm convinced.
So am I.
If it's only we're off together, we'll just run home and pack up a few things.
Stop! Huh? That won't do. Ladies are not admitted.
What?
I'm not admitted!
you're going to separate us from our wives?
Bless my heart, how extremely awkward. Only for a time. A few months. After all, what is a few months?
But we've only been married in half an hour.
That's life.
Kind sir, you cannot have a heart or lives to part from those to whom an hour ago we were united. Before our flowing home to skin, I'll look at them and pause before you deal this blow all uninvited. You men can never understand that heart and hand cannot be separated when we go yearning. You see, only raven's eyes to idolize, and only women's hearts, poor men, to set you burning. Only you men can never understand that woman's heart is one with woman's hand. Some kind of charm you seem to find in womankind, some source of unexplained delight, unless you're jesting. But what attracts you, I confess, I cannot guess. Maybe a woman's face is quite uninteresting. If from my sister I were torn and could be born, I should no doubt be horrified that I could bear it. But Marco's quite another thing. He is my king, he has my heart, and none beside can ever share it. Only you men can never understand that woman's heart is one with woman's hand.
Do not give way to this uncalled for grief. Your separation will be very brief. To ascertain which is the king and which the other. To Daniel's got to bring his foster mother. Her former nursling to declare she'll be delighted. That settled, let each happy pair be reunited.
Viva! It's only meant too strong. Viva! Will not be parted on. Viva! It will be settled soon. Viva! Here comes the honeymoon. Viva! 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 This one of us will be our queen and sit on a golden throne, with a crown instead of a hat on her head and diamonds on her own. With a beautiful robe of gold and green, I've always understood. I wonder whether she'd wear a feather. I rather think she should. Oh, 'tis a glorious thing, a ring to be a regular royal queen. No half and half affair, I mean no half and half affair, but a regular royal queen.
She'll ride about in the carriage and pair with the king on her left hand side, and a milk white horse is matched with coat whenever she wants to ride, with beautiful silver shoes to wear upon her dainty feet, with pendants, stocks of beautiful frocks, and as much as she wants to eat.
Oh, 'tis a glorious thing, I mean to be a regular royal queen.
No half and half affair, I mean no half and half affair, but a regular royal queen.
Whenever she condescends to walk, be sure she'll shine at that, with her haughty stare and her nose in the air like a well-born aristocrat. At elegant high society talk, she'll bear the bell away, with a how would you do, and a how are you, and I trust I'll see you well. Oh, 'tis a glorious thing, I think, to be a regular royal queen. No half and half affair, I mean no half and half affair, but a right down regular royal queen.
And noble lords will scrape and bow and double themselves in two, and open their eyes and blink surprise at whatever she likes to do. And everybody will roundly bow, she's fair as flowers in May, and say, "How clever at whatsoever she condescends to. Say what is
oh, she's a glorious thing, I mean to be a regular royal queen, a right down regular by a gentleman of quality. Replying we sing as one individual, as I find I'm a king to my kingdom. I did you want I'm a where you are, check to billions and palaces, but you'll find I respectory, publican palaces, you'll find I respectory, publican palaces. Feels inclined, some post we undertake to find congenial with this frame of mind, and all shall equal be.
The count, the lord, and his Peru, the earl, the marquis, and the duke, the groom, the butler, and the cook, they all shall equal be.
The aristocrat who banks with coots, the aristocrat who hunts and shoots, the aristocrat who cleans our boots, they all shall equal be.
The noble lord roses, the noble lord cleans the plate,
the noble lord who scrapes the gates, they all shall equal be.
The lord high bishop of the ducks, the lord high coaching of the box,
the lord high vagabond in the stocks, they all shall equal be. For everyone who feels inclined, suppose we undertake to find congenial with this frame of mind, congenial with this frame of mind, and all shall equal be. Sing high, sing low, wherever you go. Sing high, sing low, wherever you go. Wherever you go, wherever you go, they all shall equal be.
Sing high, sing low, wherever they go. Sing high, sing low, wherever they go. Wherever they go, wherever they go, they all shall equal be. The earl, the marquis, and the duke, the earl, the butler, and the cook, the aristocrat who makes a foot, the aristocrat who cleans the foot, the noble lord who rules the skin, the noble lord who starts the top, the lord high bishop of the ducks, and animals in the sky. For everyone who feels inclined, suppose we undertake to find Virginia with his frame of mind, Virginia with his frame of mind, they all shall equal be. Then hail, O King, whichever you may be, to you we send, but do not bend the knee. Hail, O King, hail, O King, hail, O King.
Come, let's away, our island crown awaits me. Conflicting feelings rend my soul apart. The thought of royal dignity elates me. But leaving thee behind me breaks my heart.
Farewell, my love, on board you must be getting. But while upon the sea you gaily roam, remember that a heart for thee is fretting. The tender little heart I'll read it all in Razorfall on the lagoon. You'll be so kind to tell the wind how you may be, and send me word by little birds to comfort me. And oh, my darling, oh, my pet, whatever else you may forget, in yonder well beyond the sea, do not forget you married me. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, do not forget to marry me. Oh, my darling, oh, my pet, in yonder I'll be on the sea. Will not forget we've married me.
Home, 1, 2, 3, home, 1, 2, 3, home, with the wind.